Consciousness is mind, the awareness of the waking state or the complete activated state of mind and senses. Consciousness is the basic dimension of existence whereby all mental and physical activity is projected. Consciousness is the quality or state of being aware of something within oneself, or an external object, state, or fact. It is an awareness or state of being characterized by sensation, emotion, volition, and thought. When we transition to spirit, we retain our consciousness. When I was taking the Morris Pratt Correspondence course on spiritualism, I had a difficult time understanding the meaning of consciousness, as you can tell by that definition. What is the difference between conscious and consciousness? One definition states conscious means aware, and consciousness is the state of being aware. That definition was not helpful to me. So if you're like me, the first thing you think of when you hear the word consciousness is from all those medical TV shows that take place in a hospital. The injured person, conscious or having consciousness? Are they unconscious or subconscious? I, like many others, get these words confused. Which is the correct term? My understanding is that the word unconscious implies the person is asleep, passed out, or in a coma, while the word subconscious implies that a person is not at the forefront of their mind, but they are awake. In other words, something existing in their mind, but not consciously known or felt. Subconscious describes something that's just below one's awareness or conscious thought. For example, at a subconscious level, a person may be hoping their friend's boyfriend breaks up with them, and they don't even realize that they feel that way until it happens. To me, consciousness is a complicated word. Simply put, it means being aware of things. Your consciousness is what allows you to experience the world around you and to have thoughts and feelings. It's what makes you be you. Some people think the brain is responsible for consciousness. The brain processes information from our eyes, ears, skin, tongue, and nose, and combines it to create our perception of the world. This information is further processed and integrated with memories, emotions, and thoughts to create our consciousness. According to a new trend in neuropsychology, the brain does not actually create consciousness. It merely houses it. Consciousness is often considered our inner self. It's our awareness of the world around us and our connection to it. Imagine you are standing outside on a sunny day. You can feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. You can see the blue sky and the green grass, and you can hear the birds singing. All of these experiences are happening in your consciousness. Your consciousness is also what allows you to have thoughts and emotions. When you think about something like your favorite food, that thought is happening in your consciousness. Now that I brought up your favorite food, I bet you're all thinking of your favorite food right now. When you feel happy or sad, those feelings are happening in your consciousness too. Consciousness is a bit like a spotlight. It can focus on different things depending on what you are paying attention to. let's delve a little deeper into the meaning of consciousness to try to understand it a little better. Nikola Tesla, the brilliant inventor, once said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." One way to understand energy is when you eat a salad for lunch and you feel light and awake after, as opposed to eating a burger, fries, and a milkshake that you might feel drained or sleepy after eating them. Frequency is the number of energy waves you are giving off. At a higher frequency, more waves of energy are given off per unit time. So after eating a salad for lunch, you may have a higher frequency or feel lighter. All objects have a natural frequency or set of frequencies at which they vibrate. Imagine frequency as the rhythm of consciousness, as the vibration of energy that includes our mental, emotional, and spiritual states. Just like a radio has the capability to tune into different frequencies to pick up various channels, our consciousness can be attuned to different frequencies to tap into different states of awareness. Have you ever taken notice of how a piece of music can profoundly stir up emotions within you? It's truly remarkable how hearing music can change our very own frequencies. A cheery and upbeat song has the potential to uplift your spirits, while a sad song might leave you feeling gloomy. That is one reason why we sing uplifting songs during a spiritualist service. Have you ever been in a bad mood? When in this grumpy state of consciousness, your vibration is lower. Some people use the term down in the dumps. And so how did you get out of it? Did you raise your vibration and consciousness to lighten up? Everything in the universe vibrates. On a quantum level, everything is vibrating at various frequencies. When the frequencies of our body interact with the frequencies in our environment, combined, they can either have a healing or a weakening effect on our physical, mental, or spiritual well-being. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt a positive or negative feeling? You are picking up on the vibrations of the room. Our consciousness can be attuned to diverse frequencies to tap into those different states of awareness, acting as gateways or openings to increase self-awareness and spiritual unity. We can use these gateways ultimately to lead us to higher planes of consciousness. The idea of higher consciousness can be told with this story. So I would like to offer a forewarning that the eagle in this story is not going to eat the insect, in case you jump ahead. Once upon a time, there was an insect, a pig, and an eagle on a farm. This insect was on the back of a pig. While crawling there, it finds a patch of mud. This insect was very impressed with the big land that he had discovered. The insect was busy building a fence and putting up notices to claim that land in his name. An eagle came down and asked the insect, "Do you want to come with me to the sky? Do you want to become an eagle?" The insect said, "Sky? What is there in the sky? What is it?" The eagle answered, "I will show you the world beyond the clouds. I will show you the sun. I will show you the valleys and the mountains. I will show you trees and the animals. I will also show you the pig. You will see the pig properly. The insect said, "That is extraordinary, but I found this amazing land. I do not want to let go of this land. This is something very rare. I would still consider coming to the sky, but after a week, by then I should be free." The eagle left, and as requested, returned after a week, and asked the insect, "Do you want to come to the sky? Are you ready?" The insect replied, "I found more land. These are extraordinary times, new opportunities. So this time I can't come. I'm busy. I'm a success. But let's try again in another week's time." The eagle flies high into the sky and then returns after another week and asks, "Are you ready to come to the sky?" The insect replied, "Now we have some cracks on my land. I'm busy fixing the cracks. I myself need help here. How can I just drop it all and go to the sky? I'd better not think of the sky." So the insect remained in the mud on the back of a pig. This story tells us about two levels of consciousness. Each one of us has these options. The insect has its own ideas of success and progress. It experiences its own happiness. But seen objectively, there is no comparison between the life of the eagle and the life of the insect. The eagle will never choose to settle down in the mud and consider it to be a success. All that is required is to come out of the successful insect syndrome. One who is sensible will not compromise the sky for even 1 second. One's attitude must be to experience the sky. I want to be the eagle this second. If I still have got some things to do, like fix cracks or help others, I will do that as an eagle. We have the option to approach this world from a higher consciousness. I'm asking you now, do you want to soar to the sky? So why does consciousness play an important role in spiritualism? As spiritualists, we believe in life after death. One of spiritualism's principles is that when we transition to spirit, we keep our consciousness. What occurs at death is the departure from one state of consciousness to the arrival of a greater one. We know that communicating with spirit, or mediumship, demonstrates that consciousness survives after death. Spiritualist mediums who connect with loved ones from the other side require a higher vibration or consciousness with heightened self-awareness. People on this earth plane who have a higher vibration can more easily connect with spirits on the other side when they get close to matching their vibration or consciousness. Some people would say the meaning of spirit is consciousness. If spirit is consciousness, then spiritual refers to the expansion or deepening of consciousness. To achieve this expanded state of consciousness, spiritualist mediums and healers usually meditate, trying to break free of worldly influences and tune into a higher consciousness. Higher consciousness is the most natural, effortless, and fulfilling way to live. An individual's consciousness can be expressed in terms of awareness of his or her vibration. On this plane of existence, consciousness is more narrow and finite. Once we have gone through the change called death, our consciousness becomes less limited. As our vibration increases, so does our awareness. I'd like to leave you today with a thought and quote by Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, a Hungarian psychologist. Quote, "If you control your consciousness, you control